Is there any way to figure out where this happened? We know where her body was recovered, by the creek. We've seen the memorial that was laid there by her stepfather, Jason Schmidt. We've seen that. Is there any way to figure out where this could have taken place? What type of evidence would we be looking for?
Well, now that they have determined a cause of death, and I assume they're going to be looking for things on her body that will connect her to Brian. Now the crime scene becomes really important, and can we figure that out? So you're going to be looking at the scene itself. Is there a sign of dragging? Is there any sign that he could have brought the body there? Is there any sign with trace evidence or anything on her body that would connect her to another scene? So you're really going to be looking at the scene as it stands where she was found and try to determine whether the surrounding evidence looks like the assault and death happened there or it happened elsewhere and she was brought there. Because she was out in the elements for so long, it definitely makes it harder.
Well, that was my follow-up question, Jen, is we're talking, he's saying 3 to 4 weeks. We've always looked at the date, the 27th of August, and that fits right within the time frame that Dr. Blue said. So how much would the scene where her body was found be compromised, and how much more difficult would it be to figure out if she was brought there or if that's where she was in fact murdered?
Well, you can look for some sort of common sense things, like where there are drag marks or there are tire tracks or things that you are still present, which might be hard after 3 weeks. But there's a lot of evidence you can get off of a body. And I've been involved in cases where we had a dead body that was out in the elements for quite some time. And, trace evidence trapped in the hair or in orifices of the body or on the clothing or under the fingernails can give some information as to where the cause of death occurred. So, I'm sure this particular case, they're looking at absolutely everything with a fine-tooth comb, so to speak. And sometimes you can get evidence off of a body, even if there's been animal activity or the elements have gotten to the body for a significant period of time. It can be done.